This is your reminder that orange the color was named after orange the fruit.
The colors are always named after the fruit. The word white comes from the Old English word huit, meaning the white of an egg around the yolk. The word purple comes from the Latin word purpura, which was the name of the shellfish, which they got the purple dye from. The word green comes from a Proto-Indo-European word gre, meaning to grow, referring to plants, which are green. Color terms are always based in more concrete things in the world. This is because of a more general principle of human cognition, where more abstract ideas necessarily have to be based on more concrete experiences of the world. We have no choice but to use our physical experience of the world to describe non-physical or abstract ideas. The word black actually goes back to a root meaning to burn, and it referred specifically to the color of the soot. It also gives us the word blank, as in like a blank page, and the French word blanc and the Spanish word blanco. How can this root produce words that mean both black and white? Well, if you think about the ash left after a fire, that's white, but the soot is black. The word blue also goes back to that same root, and the word yellow goes back to a word meaning to shine or gleam, and that's also connected to words meaning bile, which is yellow, green in color. And as etymology nerd pointed out, orange comes from the fruit, but before we had that color term, people would use words like citrine or saffron to describe a similar color. And finally, it turns out that the word red is the only color term that we can reconstruct all the way back to Proto-Indo-European. It has meant red for as far back as we can reconstruct it. But in many other languages of the world, the word red tends to come from a word meaning blood. I'm Danny. I post about the science and diversity of language. Give me a follow if you want to learn more.